Hello everyone, my name is James Clem. Sorry for the lack of videos, but I've been busy with college. I actually just got back into college. So a while ago I made a video regarding Final Fantasy XIII-3. The video's on the screen somewhere, you can click it, where I said Final Fantasy XIII was, announced on the wiki of Final Fantasy. And it turned out to just be a fanfic, but I still knew that Final Fantasy XIII-3 was coming. And I was right. It's not called Final Fantasy XIII-3, but it's called Lightning Returns, as you can see, Final Fantasy XIII. That's the title. The title could change. But, yeah, it just got announced today, September 1st, and it's the final story in Lightning Saga, and it's going to end the trilogy. So it is Final Fantasy XIII-3. They're just not calling it that. They might do it later on. But only concept art has been released. I will show you the concept art. I'll show you all the links in the description. Well, all the links will be in the description regarding all the videos of the people who are making it. And, yeah, I mean, what they're pretty much saying is, I'll show concept art right now. But what they're pretty much saying is it's going to be hundreds of years after 13-2. Lightning's in a new world. And you only play as Lightning, and there's like a clock that constantly counts down 13 days, kind of like in the first game how they had 13 days to save the world from like Bartantalus and the orphan, and I'm excited. I mean, there are a few things that I have a little issues about because I was a humongous fan of the first Final Fantasy XIII, and I was a little bit disappointed with 13-2 because they kind of dropped that whole, six-party story where you played as 6 characters, and when you got to learn about about all those characters, and in 13-2 it was mainly about 2 characters that I didn't really care about. I mean, Noah was kind of cool, and Sarah was okay, but I mean, I preferred, the original 6 people in the first 13 game, and just to see them kind of like not really important anymore was kind of a bummer. And I have to say that, 13-3 or Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13, my biggest issue I have with it so far is that, again, I mean, we're only learning about Lightning, which is cool, but I mean, it's kind of scrapping that whole humongous plot line that we had going in the first game. Like, what happened to Bartantalus? Is he, like, gone forever? Where's Orphan? Like, what happened to Cocoon? I really don't care about the future. I just want to know, like, what happened to those people. And it is a shame that they kind of ditched that and went to a different topic. But I'm not going to judge because this game isn't out yet. And for all I know, it could address all those things when it comes out. It's supposed to come out in 2013. I am excited for it because it is, Lightning again. It is Final Fantasy 13. I did like 13-2. I still think the first 13 is much better. I am a fan of the Final Fantasy 13 series, and I honestly don't know why people hate the series so much. Honestly, the only thing I can think of is that the story, in their opinion, is bad, and they can't follow it, and there's no exploration. Well, I can easily counter those arguments. If you don't like the story, well, don't play the game. If you're confused, pay fucking attention. I mean, I understood the story, and I paid attention, so obviously I'm not the only one that can, figure it out. And what's the last argument I said? Oh, yeah, there wasn't any open world. Well, so is not many other games. Like Halo is not open world. It's from point A to point B. Many other games are from point A to point B. And honestly, like Square Enix even said that they wanted to make a good story. And they said, fuck the exploration. We have to make a good story, and we can't get that much freedom out because we want to make it. We want to have the game focus on the story. I paid attention to the game. I like the story. Therefore, I like Final Fantasy 13. So yeah, I mean, people who just don't like Final Fantasy 13 are probably just people who can't pay attention and people who just don't appreciate good work. But if you hate 13, that's okay. Just don't bitch about it. Just, move on about it. I get so many people in the comments complaining about this game. And I'm like, dude, it hasn't come out yet. And if you don't like it, don't fucking play it. It just bugs me to no end that people shit on this series when they can't back it up. And they just come, oh, there's no exploration. The story sucks, but they can't back it up. Regardless, Lightning Returns, I will be covering it from day one all the way to there. Stay tuned for some more videos on 13-3 and other coverage. I cannot wait for this game. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks.